It's week 1 of the National Football League, and we've got a showdown in the NFC South. It's the Thunderbirds and the Saints, and it comes your way next on EA Sports.
It is time for football as we welcome you to another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. It's the start of a new season. Welcome to our first Sunday in 2024 with football. Mike Tirico, my partner this year, Greg Olsen. Greg, so excited to be with you. So excited about week 1. You build it up, you talk about it for 6 months, but when it arrives, man, it feels so good.
And it's really the only week of the entire season, Mike, where all 32 teams are all dreaming the same thing. Playoffs, Super Bowl hopes. This was the best offseason any of them have ever had. And on top of that, it's the excitement.
How y'all doing? Test this out.
These stadiums, every fan base in the NFL thinks that this is their year, and week 1's getting off to a hot start, and I know both you and I are looking forward to being along for the ride.
This taken just shy of the goal line. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So the Saints ready to go to work on offense for the first time. And they're led by Bryce Young, the #1 overall pick, Greg, out of Alabama back in 2023.
Mike, as I think back to opening day over my years of playing in the NFL, it didn't matter if I was a rookie or going into my 14th season. I think every player goes into that game with just a little bit of extra nerves, thinking, all right, new season, new opportunity. Can I still do this at a high level? And man, you get through that first game and it feels like you can finally take a deep breath and let the season unfold. There's going to be a lot of nerves in this one here today, but the team that settles down the fastest and just gets back to playing ball, they're going to have a big advantage coming away with a big win today.
So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, Young. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. He'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Here's the pistol snap to Young. Now he'll run. And they will finally track him down inside the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
That's good for a Saints.
Fuck you, Bryce Young. I traded his ass.
And he can't hang on.
Get out of here.
Contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. A run here with Kamara. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. They need to get to the 29 here, facing 3rd down. Olave is the motion man. Here's a screen coming for Kamara. And it's a gain of 19 to the 19.
That was a good pickup. I think he's requesting a trade this year too, so we'll see.
Somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Off the play fake. Here's Young. And the Saints are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They'll run here with Kamara. They'll come up with nothing there. Fortunate just to get back to the line. And that'll set up 2nd and goal.
Let's go. That was a good stop. Needed that shit.
On the ground, this is Williams.
Good fucking take, man.
Come on, Williams. Touchdown, Saints. Groupie able to add the extra point. And the Saints have their first lead of the new year. They're up 7-0 here in the season opener. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. From the 6, here comes a return. A good return as he takes it across the 30. So the visitors ready to go on offense here for the first time. They'll be led out by a 5th-round selection out of the 2024 draft. From South Carolina by way of Oklahoma, it's Spencer Rattler.
This is the moment, Mike. He's been working towards this day ever since hearing his name called on draft night, and he's put the work in over the last few months. This franchise clearly feels that he's ready to go. But what did he say to us the other day, Mike? He said, I kind of have to admit, it's going to be surreal walking out on that field to take my first snap as a starting NFL quarterback. I think once he settles in and gets rid of any early nerves, he's confident that he'll show everybody that he belongs.
Throwing now is Rattler. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure.
That wasn't a good pass.
The quarterback there couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Here's Rattler. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down. Like living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. The Saints offense going to take over now for the 2nd time. On 1st and 10, here's Young. This one is caught by Jawan Johnson. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
On the give, this is Kamara. And he'll get this one across midfield. Brought down after a pickup of a half dozen. He'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. To throw is Young. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Now Young. He's got his man. That's Olave. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down. Here's Kamara. He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
They come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down. To throw is Young. That one downfield for Cooks. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete. The Saints will punt this one away, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. And that's going to work out well. Out of bounds, and they mark it inside the 5-yard line. The Thunderbirds offense ready to take over for their 2nd possession. And they're going to hear it from this crowd. They're backed up deep as they start 1st and 10. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Looking to throw, Rattler. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Rattler gonna throw. Over the middle, he's got Leggett. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down. Rattler now back to throw. They'll set up the screen for Gibson. And he's going to be taken down up around the 24-yard line.
All right, Mike, so the way they teach these screenplays to the offensive lineman is you got to stop the defender's feet. You just don't want him to get a free, clean rush to the quarterback because you're so worried about getting out in front of the back. Make him start his rush over again before you slip out. Ball gets dumped right over the rusher's head. Bang, now you're in the open field. Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down? Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in.
And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
As a pass rusher, you don't always need to record a sack to make your presence felt. Creating pressure, move the quarterback, affect his timing. Those are all different ways to take pressure off your coverage unit.
Here's Nolan Cooney coming on now. And John to punt for the 2nd time in this opening quarter. To return, it's Shaheed. And how about that? Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line. The Saints offense about ready to take over once more. They lead it here early 7-0 as they start with a 1st and 10. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
There's only a handful of guys in the league who legitimately have world-class speed, and he's one of them. I mean, he's the type of weapon that you 3 or 4 times a game have to just say, okay, my guy, he's faster than your guy. We're going to send him deep and let it fly. And even though that one falls incomplete, you have to continue to sprinkle that threat in because it makes everything else in your passing game that much easier. For what it is, Mike, I mean, right now, this team is winning in spite of him. Certainly not because of him. And what's really concerning is that's the most important position on the team. And if they are able to hold on and they do pull this game out, it could wind up being one of the most poor performances we've ever seen in a winning effort that I can recall in a long time.
Here's Cameron Johnston now as he's on to punt for the 2nd straight drive. And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. The Thunderbirds offense make their way out to take over once more. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a 1st down. And they will finally run him down.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
They'll try to hit him with a screen. And that screen slow to development. They rally to the ball and stop up. That will be no gain on the screen. Throwing is Rattler. Airing one out for Bourne. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
I can sit up here all day, Mike, and we can talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved the touchdown along the way.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete. The pass intended for Xavier Leggett. And it's going to be 4th down. That play on special teams, perfectly done. It checks up right at the 1-yard line. The Saints offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They'll need to get something positive going right away here. Ball starts inside their own 1-yard line.
I like the idea of using the passing game to try to give your offense a little breathing room. You find yourself in the shadow of your own goalpost, Mike. Worst case scenario, you do not want to punt out of your own end zone. So I like the idea of trying to pick up some positive gains through the air. They've got to come up with some completions and try to pick up at least one first down. Oh, you're going to put your defense in a tough spot.
2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to 3rd down and 10. And he'll move it out of harm's way. A gain of 3 up to the 4-yard line. The Saints lining up in punt formation, as he'll be standing just inside the back line of the end zone. This will be returned from just beyond midfield, and he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. So, first quarter in the books here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. The Saints out on top. More from New Orleans after this. Set to go now on 1st and 10. To throw, it's Rattler. He'll let one go down the middle. That ball broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on 1st down, couldn't connect. It'll bring up 2nd down. They'll run here with Gibson. Tough to bring down, and somehow he manages to get 4 yards out of that. Here comes 3rd and 6. Now they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
Mike, when you're completing less than 35.
That's a total restart. I don't like completing less than what I'm supposed to be getting is 60%.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and there's no love lost between these NFC South foes. It's the Thunderbirds and the Saints, and it comes your way next on Madden NFL 25.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. With my good friend Charles Davis in the booth, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and the moment has finally arrived, CD. It's time to begin a new NFL season.
Partner, there's no hiding my excitement as I got ready this morning. I could not wait to get here for this game. Imagine what it's like out there on the field for those players, though. OTAs, training camp, preseason, has all led to this moment when they officially kick this one off to get the season underway.
Charles and I have been looking forward to this one all week, and off we go on EA Sports. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. And here come the Saints for their opening drive. And they will be led out by their signal caller in his 2nd year in the NFL now.
We're seeing it more and more in this league, how teams love to have athletes back there taking the snaps, guys who can throw it and move around and get yardage with their legs if needed. He's one of the best examples that we see out there right now. He can throw for hundreds of yards one week and then run for 100+ the next. He adds an extra dimension that really confounds defenses when he puts it all together.
The first carry now. This is Alvin Kamara. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 12 yards on the gain. A great start for this offense. Looking to throw, Young. There's a short one caught by Johnson. They'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. The Saints first down there on a gain of 11.
Well, partner, that's the start that you want right there. And you know he spent the entire offseason throwing hundreds, I'd probably say thousands of passes, getting ready for that moment. The first throw of the new season. He's dreamed about it, thought about it, and now it's out of the way.
Yeah, 1 for 1, a lot more to go. They run the option here on 1st and 10. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. Give him 10 yards on the keeper, and it'll lead to a second down.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup. It's second.
On the counter, here's Kamara. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. 9 yards the pickup there, and it's a first down. Young will set to throw. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. Young's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. He'll wind up losing a full 9 yards here on the sack. Now it's 3rd down. Now here's Young. And that's going to be incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
A 54-yard attempt.
And his kick is good. Well, all offseason, probably a lot of thought goes into that first drive of week 1. They didn't get the touchdown, but at least they got something.
And what I like about it is that they didn't overthink it, because you're exactly right. A lot goes into the offseason, the preseason, to get to that first drive of the regular season. They went right downfield, mission accomplished, points on the board.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. So now we'll get a look at the other offensive unit as they come out for their first possession. They'll be led out by their new quarterback, first-year signal caller out of South Carolina.
And to say that this is a big spot is the classic understatement. It's a ton of pressure on this rookie quarterback as he gets to play right away. And let's face it, he's trying to take in every moment from his first start, but at the same time, he's got to focus on what's in front of him.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. They'll throw. Here's Rattler. Completes it to the fullback Ham. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup. 2nd and 7. Here's Rattler. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And this is dropped. Oh, boy. A chance for a big play early, but he could not secure it. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. From the shotgun, Rattler. This ball taken in here by Brooks. And oh, he's just going to be short here, barely, maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches. And now a decision here on the opening drive. 4th and very short, this part of the field. What do you think they do, CD?
I think you go for it. I think there's a lot of game left to be played. I like the advantage that they're trying to create here early. I say be aggressive and try and get it done.
They'll try it now with Brooks. And the ball is knocked out. And it looks like one of the DBs has it. And they will take over possession of the football at their 42-yard line. A good starting spot for the Saints as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42. A little jet sweep to start the drive. Breaks the tackle. He's got room to run. Still shedding tackles. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets all the way down inside the 20-yard line. A big-time play there for New Orleans. 41 yards.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Now a 1st down carry. It's Kamara. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
Tackle made at the 9-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Young to throw it. Got his tight end. That's complete. It's Johnson. It's a 3-yard pickup, and that sets up a 1st and goal. A chance for a first touchdown drive of the year. It's 1st and goal. Young to throw it. That is caught by Olave. Touchdown, New Orleans. It's a 6-yard touchdown pass, and they are able to add on to their advantage. Good throw there, and I don't want to blow it too out of proportion, but he looks a lot more comfortable in his 2nd season.
You can tell he put the work in the offseason, and what I mean by that is understanding the playbook. Not just the plays and how to execute them, but how to do it against a variety of defenses. Also understands his team better, what they can and cannot do. You can see the confidence rising in him as he plays.
So an early 10-0 lead for him now as they kick it away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Back onto the field comes this offense, ready for their 2nd drive. They had the auspicious beginning to the season, a 1st drive turnover. Now they'll try again here, 1st and 10. Rattler working out of the gun. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10. A give up the middle to Gibson. And he'll fight for a couple as the tackle is made at about the 32. Here now a 3rd down and 8. From the gun, here's Rattler. Rolling to his right. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
2 drives won't tell the story of this game, but you absolutely have to like how this defense has played thus far. They have yet to allow this offense to get on track in this one.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. It'll be a net of 39, 41-yard punt, 2 on the return. And the Saints will take over with a 1st down and 10.
At their own 27-yard line.
Now Young. That's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara. And that's good for a gain of 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 33-yard line.
Young now. Tries the left side and finds Olave. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. To throw, Young. That'll be taken in by Shaheed. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and that's going to bring up 2nd down. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on 1st quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn it into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Again, it's Young. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Throwing, Young. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Now Young. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Here's Young. And fights him off. And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
That's a big force incompletion there to bring up 3rd and long, and this defense can still salvage a little momentum by forcing them to kick a field goal, because just a few plays ago, they looked like they were headed towards the end zone.
And a nice job there defensively to contain him and get him to the ground a few yards short of the 1st down marker.
For the Saints field goal. A 26-yard attempt.
And his kick is right there. It's good, and that will extend their lead even further. He might be being set up here for a busy ball game already. 2 kicks here in the 1st quarter, and he's knocked both through the posts.
And for now, you know they'll be happy getting those 3 points, but what they really want is to find a way for him to kick extra points instead of field goals.
And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Albuquerque offense out to take over now. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a 1st down now. They'll start on the ground with Gibson. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. Well, you're down early. How do you get back in the game, maybe establish the run? I think they're trying to do that.
Now, I'm with you on that one, and what I like about the message is that there's no panic from the head coach. He's already told his offensive coordinator, let's run the football, let's get things settled down a little bit and find our way back into this game.
Nice coverage that time by Pete Warner. An incomplete pass on 2nd down leads us to 3rd and inches. They'll run with Gibson. And he will have a 1st down here at about the 40.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. And I believe that they've done that here in the 1st quarter.
$13-0 is the score after 1 on EA Sports. Ready for the 2nd quarter, and it's our visitors with the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. To the air is Rattler. Eluding the pressure right. He's got a man. It's his tight end. That's complete. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to... Mike McCarthy pretty decisive. He brings out that red challenge flag. Did he keep those feet in bounds? That's the question they've got to decide. And I got to say, watching it in real time, it was awfully close.
Yeah, it certainly looked like a heck of a catch because he didn't appear to bobble it, which could complicate things. But even with the benefit of replay, that's pretty tight.
Well, here's the call. So the challenge there does not go their way. This will indeed remain a completed pass. On 1st and 10, it's Gibson. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. And now it looks like we're going to get a timeout here. We've got a man shaken up. While the medical staff checks on him, we'll step aside in this Week 1 contest. 2nd and 10. Rattler wants to throw it. Looking right side, and it's intercepted.
It's week 1 of the 2024 season.
Late groupie out and ready to send this away. And here we go from New Orleans. Returning it from the 4. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. So here comes their offense for its opening drive. They're brought out by the 5th-round rookie out of South Carolina, Spencer Rattler.
I think we're all excited to see just how early they cut him loose and let him start taking off with it as a runner. He's a quarterback for the modern NFL game, and part of why they're confident in starting week 1 as a rookie is that added dimension he brings to their offense.
On first down, they'll start with Gibson. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
2nd and 13. Oh, he nearly starts the game off with a pick. Just couldn't hang on to it. Good defensive play, though, regardless. It's going to bring up 3rd down. Rattler back to throw.
There's no way they're just... I'm not gonna fucking start off with an unfair game, dude. I'll keep doing this until I get a fair game. They literally just fucking make it unfair for you in Madden.
It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And coming up...
Just about time to rock as Toe gets...
Go fucking smoke because this is making me fucking mad. Oh my fucking god, I don't want to change the fucking socks, dude. This is... the fucking orange is whack. The orange is fucking whack, I'll just say that. Last year's ones were way better.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, where division rival...
This is fucking garbage, dude. I'm really about to just quit this fucking franchise shit too, dude. I'm about to quit everything on gaming. If you guys, any of you fucking hear that, I swear to fucking God, I'm gonna quit gaming. I'm on that verge, man. I'm not in for it anymore. It's boring. It's fucking dumb. I don't find any games that please me anymore, man. That fucking, if that makes any sense. I'll play any other games. You know, I'll have a PlayStation. I have a PlayStation 5. But I've already played those games and I beat them. I've played The Last of Us, so I've already beat it so many times. I haven't played the second one, which makes me, I don't even want to play the first one, but I have to. You know, it's a run through of the game. But my rants don't fucking matter, but it's just how I feel. I don't want to fucking game no more. I'm really done with gaming. I'm getting there. I'm like this close to fucking selling all my stuff, like, for real. I'm not getting nothing out of it. I haven't even made no paper off of it. None of my people like the view from my hometown. It's a fucking hateful town here. It's like everybody's doing. You gotta be better than somebody. Is what it's like out here. Everyone acts like that. Nobody's better than nobody. Like, I don't give a fuck. Never felt like this before to want to just give up on some shit like this. And I don't like the game unless I'm streaming, you know. And it's one of those days where I'm just like, fuck, dude, I want to give up.
It is the opener of the 2024 season for these two teams. And off we go on EA Sports. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. So the visitors ready to go on offense here for the first time. They'll be led out by a fifth-round selection out of the 2024 draft. From South Carolina by way of Oklahoma, it's Spencer Rattler.
There's just something special about week one, isn't it, Mike? I mean, after months of anticipation, speculation, it finally hits you. The season has arrived. This is the first time where we're going to get to see a lot of the debuts of players on new teams, new coaches, rookies taking the field for the very first time in a meaningful game. A preseason is one thing, but it's an entirely different level of excitement once opening weekend rolls around. I don't know about you, but I am excited to see what's in store for us, that these games finally now matter.
Rattler now back to throw. And this ball incomplete on third down.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring fourth down right in the face.
He's going to look downfield for try. That's incomplete. Daring Paul on fourth down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on downs. First and 10 now from the 36. Here's Young now to throw right away. A pass caught by the veteran. That's Brandon Cooks. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line.
Mike, you've heard me say it 1,000 times. The easiest down to throw the ball in the NFL is first down. I hate when teams wait till later in the possession to throw the ball. So early first down completion, you're on the plus side of the field. Now you're thinking strike.
And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
By a loss of 7. Brings up second and 17 at the 22-yard line.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long. From the gun, it's Young. Brought in by Chris Olave. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Third and long.
Brings up third and 13.
Out of the shotgun, Young. Taking off, he'll try to get there.
And that's a great job defensively here on third down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the first down. And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
The Thunderbirds offense ready to possess the football for the second time. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with first and 10. That'll be complete to Gibson. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. Come to the line now on second and 2. Throwing is Rattler. He'll get this one out to his fullback. And he's going to be run out after a gain of about 6, but that'll be good enough for a first down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. A really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
Here's 2nd and 9. Slot receiver headed right. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
And he's going to be close to that first down. Looks like he made it past the yellow line. Yes, he did. It is indeed a first down. Now Gibson. And he's able to sidestep his way forward and pick up 4. Here's a 2nd and 6. Now, faking the give. Now he'll run it. 10 yards on the scramble there, and he picks up the first down.
Mike, this is an impressive run, especially considering the fact it was zone coverage. That's a lot of defenders with eyeballs in the backfield focused on the quarterback. So to be able to escape the pocket and pick up good yardage, really good play.
Off play action. He'll set up. And that time, the pressure too much. He'll go down.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete. 3rd and long. Looking to throw, Rattler. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete. On 4th down, they'll send in the field goal unit. This one runs out of steam off the crossbar and comes back. No good. And this is going to remain a 3-point game. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Here's Young. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Back to the air, it's Young. Taken in right side by the tight end Johnson. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Now Young. Right back to Johnson. He's got it again.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
And he will have the first down. Not a huge run, but enough to move the chains. Here's Young. The reception for Rashid Shaheed. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 28-yard
A 2nd down throw for Young. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
Well defended there, and the quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide-angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend, so give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
Here comes Blake Groupie for this field goal try. Spotted at the 35, this a 45-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Saints, on the strength of 2 field goals, take a 6-0 lead. He made the field goal a moment ago. Now Groupie back out to kick it away. This will be returned from the 6. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The visitors' offense getting their final instruction before heading back onto the field. The deficit, 6 points. A touchdown here would be mighty nice for the offense. See what they can do on this drive. 1st and 10. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
That's to the rookie from South Carolina, Xavier Legette. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a 1st down. To throw, it's Rattler. Will set up the screen for Gibson. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for it.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Outside of a turnover, this was probably the worst-case scenario. Immediate pressure in his face with nowhere to go with the ball downfield. Just get the ball out of your hand. Live to play another down. Instead, he retreats backwards and leads to a massive loss.
That is incomplete. Well read that time defensively, making it difficult downfield, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. Fair catch is called for and made just inside the 35-yard line. The Saints offense ready for this next possession. They work with a 6-point advantage as they start this drive on 1st and 10. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. They'll come up here 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
So on 1st down is Young. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 47-yard line.
Now Young. That's to the middle of the field and caught by Cooks. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. Young to throw on 1st down. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. Here's Young to throw. And this is too far over the end line. It's incomplete.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
That's complete. It is Foster Moreau. And he will get into the end zone. Foster Moreau. Touchdown, New Orleans. Groupie able to add the extra point. The Saints extend their advantage to 13-0. After the touchdown, it's Groupie to kick this one away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. The visitors' offense ready to get back at it. They find themselves down 13-0 here. As they try to get things started offensively, it's 1st and 10. He'll find the rookie from Washington, Jalen Pope. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. 2nd down and 3. Here's Rattler. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. On the ground, Gibson. And he'll get to the 48, and that's going to be good enough. It'll pick up a 1st down. Here's Gibson. He'll get in behind his blockers, get forward for a pickup of 3. Tackle there by Cameron Jordan. 2nd and 7. Throwing now is Rattler. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Rattler now back to throw. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. A big play there. 31 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
To the end zone there, but it is incomplete. Dave Canales has reached for the red challenge flag, and they'll get a 2nd look. They're looking both at the feet to see if 2 were down, but also whether or not he had full possession of the football. So the challenge is unsuccessful, and he's going to have to be careful here because he has just 1 challenge for the remainder of the game. Now Rattler going to throw. He'll get this out to his running back.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules.
That is caught! What a job on the scramble! Xavier Legette, touchdown Thunderbirds. And that's a football to hold on to forever. His 1st NFL touchdown in his very 1st NFL game. The kicking team on for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Thunderbirds are on the board. It's now 13-7. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 5. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Now out comes the New Orleans offense. They're ready to take over once again. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. His pass taken in by Shaheed. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Out of a shotgun, Young. Catch made right side. It's Johnson. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. He'll run on 1st down with Kamara. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play.
Brings up second and 12.
They'll go again here with Kamara. It'll take this ahead for a gain of about 5, and here comes third down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up third and 7.
From the gun, it's Young. He'll try to run for it. He is dangerous when a play breaks down. A pickup of 18.
Those plays are killers for a defense. You think you have the quarterback hemmed in. You think you have a chance for your pass rush to get you off the field. Instead, he gets away, picks up some tough yards, and sets his team up first and goal.
Throwing is Young. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. He was looking for Brandon Cooks with that pass. And it'll be second and goal.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So you can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
And he's going to lose yardage. How about the defense standing up in the red zone? They'll mark it at the 10.
Third down and goal to go.
From the gun here on third down, it's Young. He'll try and get there, and he will score. Bryce Young, touchdown 6. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. On comes Blake Grupe for the PAT. He gets it to go. And on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. After the touchdown, it's Grupe to kick this one away. He fields it at the 8. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The visitors' offense and Xavier Leggett headed back onto the field. The deficit is double digits, so work to do as they begin this drive with first and 10. And he's got some space. Up past the 30 to about the 32-yard line, a pickup of 7. Here's second and 3 to go. Now this looks like a design run. And he's going to slide to a stop and avoid the contact. But since he started there, he's still shy of the first down.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
They'll try and run it with Brooks. And that'll keep the drive going. He's got the first down. Up past the 40-yard line.
I think everybody in the stadium saw that run coming, Mike, but good luck stopping it. I mean, all he really had to do was just fall forward, and it would be enough to pick up the first down.
He's going to look downfield for Chark. And penalty flags come in as it winds up incomplete, but no doubt there was contact there. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's first and 10. Looking to throw, Rattler. That's into the hands of Jonathan Brooks. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. 2 minutes remain here in this first half. We're back to New Orleans. After this, here's a second and 9. Throwing is Rattler. That's going to be intercepted. It's the rookie Kool-Aid McKinstry. And the Saints will take over here at their own 12. Here's first and 10. To throw, Young. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Back to the air, it's Young. That's thrown right side, but incomplete. Oh, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is 3rd and 10. On the ground, it's Kamara. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts. And they'll get a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down. To throw is Young. Now a short one caught by the tight end Johnson.
The drag route. We used to say this is day 1 install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
Here's the pistol snap to Young. Now he'll run.
You know, Mike, nice job here by the quarterback, just understanding on these early downs, you just don't want to go backwards. So he's able to avoid the negative play, pick up a little bit, and mostly avoid the sack.
On 2nd down, Young. Our throw here, right side, falls incomplete. 3rd down and 9. Young. He's going to keep it himself. New Orleans, 3rd and final timeout. Clock says 25 seconds till halftime. Young to throw on 1st and 10. Shaheed with the catch. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. One final throw before the break. This pass right side taken in by Cooks. And instead, why don't we get right back to it as we'll get ready for the 3rd quarter. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. From the 6, here comes a return. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. The home team's offense looking to get back to work as we begin this 3rd quarter. They built a nice lead for themselves here. They'll try to add to that, beginning with 1st down. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. They face 2nd down and 7. On the ground, this is Kentre Miller. Lots of space, past the 45. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. On play action, Young. He'll take a shot here, back to the end zone. And the Thunderbirds are going to take possession here. It's a touchback. They'll take over at the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
To throw, it's Rattler. We'll set up the screen for Gibson. This one going to be sniffed out, blown up in the backfield.
Well, the best screenplay is, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help him at all.
He's going to look downfield for Chark. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. He'll look to throw. He's going to try it here again. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that first down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up fourth down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
The home team's offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. They'll get it going on the ground with Miller. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
He's handled at the 30-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7.
A second down throw for Young. This one on target to Olave. It's a pickup of 13 yards. It's good for a Saints first down.
That's good for a Saints first down.
Here's Young to throw. There's a throw right side. It'll be incomplete.
It's second down and 10.
Throwing on second down, Young. Catch is made there on the left side by Cooks.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
And that is incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback. You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that fourth down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time fourth down stop.
The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. That's Carl Granderson in there to record the sack. Throwing now is Rattler. Oh, he's got a man running with them, and they connect. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's gonna
Fucking dive like that.
Well, it goes without saying. You want to play wide receiver in the NFL, Mike, how well can you change directions? How fast can you get your body from one direction to another? And when you can cut like this guy, I'm not sure how you guard it.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on fourth down. This one incomplete. The defense